it gives me great delight to welcome to the stage our very special guest all the way from America. Please put your hands together and make loads of noise for the incredible creator of the Diary of a Wimpy Kid books, Mr. Jeff Kinney. Nice to see you.
Thanks, Ellen.
We're excited.
I'm excited. I'm happy to be here.
We are looking forward to that moment when you reveal what book number 9 looks like. But before we do that, let's talk a bit more about the Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Where did it all begin?
Well, I actually thought I'd tell you about the road to book 9 and show you what's happened along the way. I actually had wanted to be a newspaper cartoonist. So let's see the Prezia. I wanted to be a newspaper cartoonist, and I had a strip in college called Igdoof. And I had a lot of fun with it, you know, as this goofy character. And I took it out to newspaper syndicates, and unfortunately, I got lots of these back. And this is a rejection letter. It's sad, I know. It says, "Dear Creator." You know, they didn't even put my name. It was really sad. So I took lots of jobs because I couldn't be a cartoonist. I took a job as a newspaper designer, for example, and I became a web developer, a game programmer for a website called FunBrain. In 2007, I created a product called Poptropica, which is a virtual world for kids online, which is pretty cool. And in fact, I still have that job.
Jeff. They like
good. Poptropica is a good thing. In fact, that's still my day job. But a while ago, in 1998, I got this idea for something called Diary of a Wimpy Kid. I knew I couldn't become a newspaper cartoonist like I wanted, so I thought maybe if I start drawing and writing as a kid, maybe I can get my cartoons into print. And so I started writing down ideas in this sketch journal I had. It took me actually 4 years to fill out this sketchbook. And you can see that I started drawing smaller and smaller, to the point that it really got quite insane. In fact, it did take me 4 years to fill that up, and then it took me another 4 years to write my first draft. So my first draft of my book was 1,300 pages long. I eventually took what I had sample packet to something called New York Comic Con, and I met an editor there who liked what I had written. So in 2007, the first Diary of a Wimpy Kid book came out, and it came out for kids. You know, I always thought I was writing for adults because my father used to read the comics, and you know, I read the comics as an adult, so I thought I was writing for adults, but I was really writing for kids all along. And now the book is in 44 different languages, including Greek. It's in Portuguese in Brazil, where they call it Diário de Banana, right? Which is one of my favorites. It's also in Japan. And the Japanese cover is really different than the others. In fact, they draw the character a little bit differently. They have 5 fingers. Most of the time, cartoon characters have only 4 fingers. But it's been a wild ride for me. I've gone all over the world. I've gotten to meet 3 US presidents and celebrities, sports stars. I even got to speak at the Sydney Opera House in Australia, which was really, really cool. And along the way, in the last 7 years, I've written 8 Wimpy Kid books, and that brings us all the way up to date.
You've had a real adventure, haven't you?
It's been a lot of fun.